What is good, y'all? How is it going on this beautiful Wednesday night? It is your Normie Sensei Master Crunch here with Normies and Nerds. Look, what if episode 5, the Zombie Land edition, delivered? It delivered. And I am so excited to talk about it. So excited to go through some of these screenshots here because, man, this was honestly one of my favorite episodes here. And I can't wait to spout out some of these theories and talk about what happened. If you're new here, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. If you're catching this on replay, say what's up in the comments. Let me know you are here. But first things first, let me say what's up to the folks who are here in the dojo right now. Felicity, first one in. How's it going, homegirl? Best moderator on YouTube. Star Wars MCU OG, Daniel Fisher. Be safe on the drive home, man. But thanks for listening in. Darth Chaos. My man Ashton, on time, he beat me into the studio. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at, I was trying to hurry up and click live, and I saw Ashton popped in and said, hey, I said, nah, man, I can't let this man Ashton be beating me into the dojo early on like that. So I was like, man, let me hurry up and finish what I was doing. But nah, it's all good. What's going on, Ashton, buddy? All right, how you doing, bro? How are you doing? So look, let me go ahead and switch up the vibe here. Go ahead and switch up the vibe. Hey, all right. So, talking about episode 5 of What If, let me get in here and get into the chat. I'm sorry, guys. Things were a little bit all over the place. I was exporting my video. I did a video for What If episode 5. So I was exporting that out, and I had to get things organized here. So let me put in this poll. All right, I'm going to put in a poll. Was episode 5 fire? All right, like I said, what's episode 5 fire? What's going on, Jared? Mr. Ratcatcher 2, what's going on, Hots Holocrons? For me, episode 5 was lit. Episode 5 was everything that I really wanted. It was like my hopes and dreams and everything in between, all that good stuff. Because, bruh, I don't know if you all saw the video that we did yesterday, but your boy is a Walking Dead fan. I'm a zombie fan, and I actually, in anticipation for this episode, I went back and started I went back and started catching up on my Walking Dead because I didn't finish season 10. So I want to catch up on that so I can get on track for season 11. But man, like, they delivered on everything with this zombie episode. And there's so many moving parts that I think they delivered on that it to me, it couldn't miss, but I'm seeing in here, half of you guys feel like it wasn't fire. So let me ask you guys who think it wasn't fire, where do you think it ranked? It's like your least favorite episode? What's going on, Sozu? How's it going, bro? Is it like your least favorite episode? Where do you think it ranked in here? But for me, it was like maybe top 3. It had to be top 3. The T'Challa episode, the Doctor Strange episode was my favorite. This one is somewhere like closer to the T'Challa in zombie episode. Those two are more closer in range there. But man, like it just delivered on every piece for me. Oh, now we're getting in more of these it was fire votes. I see what's going on here. Felicity must have just voted twice, huh? Is that what happened? Felicity, did you vote twice, or are you the 2 no votes when we only have 4 votes? I see what's happening. I see what's going on. And look, like I said, make sure you just drop a like and subscribe if you're just popping in here. But let me get out here to the training grounds, and I'm going to be real. I don't know. Damn. I don't know what the training grounds are going to look like today. Because your boy, like I said, I was getting that video done. So let me get the training grounds ready here. But like I said, the episode really brought a lot for me. Like, it wasn't even just the fact that we got the zombies. It was like how they did it, how they delivered it. It was just freaking flames, man. It was just freaking flames. So I want to run down through some of my favorite parts of the episode and kind of do this live breakdown here. And like I said, your boy is literally on the fly. So I know I'm getting better. Carl, you think it was the worst episode? Oh man, I gotta get an explanation why. And if you tell me why, I promise you I'll touch on it a little bit later. But I'm really curious for folks who didn't like the episode, what was it about? Because I mean, when you're looking at what we got with the Doctor Strange episode, when we're looking at what we got with the Doctor Strange episode, it was like that one seemed to be tying things in together, and this one was somewhat like a step back. What's going on, Trinity? What's going on, bro? And I do think there will be a part 2, Sozu. I definitely think there'll be a part 2. But this episode to me brought a lot of stuff together. I mean, this episode to me was like a standalone episode. Is what I was getting at. It was a standalone episode, and to me that was fine. Like we got, I feel like a lot of progression with the Watcher during episode 4. So we got a lot of progression with episode 4. So to me, with this episode, it might take a little bit of a step back. You know what I mean? Most deaf, there was a plot hole bonanza. Okay. I mean, to me, like, I just let it flow. Like, the biggest question to me was, how would the Avengers first get bit? And we'll touch into that in a second. But the biggest question to me was, how did the Avengers first get bit? And once they answered that, I was just ready to go. Like, once they answered how the Avengers got bit, I was just ready to roll with it, and it was game on from there. But look, let's go ahead and get out here into the training grounds, and let's talk it out. So, first thing I want to touch on is just the zombies, okay? Like, these aren't your walk-in-the-mill, average-day zombies. These zombies, they low-key reminded me more of your, like, Land of the Dead, Army of the Dead zombies, right? Like, they kind of have some functionality to them and more to them than just eating people. So, I really enjoyed that about these zombies, that just because they were bit, it wasn't just like Iron Man becoming a Walking Dead person and then accidentally letting his charge off, right? It wasn't like, like we got Doctor Strange and Wong, their zombies actually doing magic as zombies. So there's clear that there's something more to these zombies. That's clear that they can maybe work on building a hierarchy of zombies. Who knows? But to me, it was more so like a really clever move to make them intelligent, and a clever way to have them fighting each other too, right? To make them fight each other and still have their powers and still make them not fall to the wayside. Now, when we come to the zombies and talk about the storyline, bruh, okay, so like I was curious if you saw my video. I was thinking at first, my very, very first thought was like, damn, what if something happened with Wanda and she's controlled everybody's mind to make them zombies and to make that kind of reality live there. And then I thought when they talked about Bruce coming to Earth, I was like, damn, what if it could have been the virus that was dropped from the Captain America Civil War movie? What if it was that virus that was dropped and spread around and infected everybody? But it wasn't that. It was the quantum realm. Now, I do have a couple of questions about this, because in my mind, and I guess I was proven wrong here, there is only one quantum realm, right? There's only one quantum realm. There's only one limbo. These dimensions, I thought that there was at least only one like type of zones, if you will, in the MCU. So the quantum realm, being that they're kind of showing that there was another quantum realm, kind of had me a little bit like off the loop there. Now, and one plot hole that I was willing to overlook. One plot hole that I was willing to overlook, and Carl could probably get on me on this, was the zombie Janet. Like, I'm sorry, the main reason why they went in there to rescue Janet was because she reached out to my man's Scott Lang, and Scott was like being controlled by Janet. She was talking, she was there. Like it wasn't anything like she was taken over by a zombie infection. Now that could have, worked its way through there, but to me that was like the biggest plot hole. Like, one, it's a quantum world, we don't know much about it. Sure, there could be a zombie like type of side effect there, but also at the other end, it's like, well then how did she reach out to Scott? How did that whole interaction stuff go down there with them? So regardless, like, to me, this way, like this next screen right here, Ant-Man Scott, Ant-Man Hank, skinny miniature zombie Hank, being the one to infect Captain America, to infect the Avengers first. That to me made sense and was something that was able to make it fly. Like from that point on, I was like, okay, this is how it happened. Because I was just curious about that. Now, like, one other thing I'm curious about is like, why the hell didn't Tony Stark just not fly away? Like, my man's got a suit. He can fly away, but I just roll with it. Like, that's what we do with What If. You just roll with it. Maybe like he tried to fly away and he had too many on his legs. They didn't show that. They could have showed that and that could have solved some plot holes there. But yeah, this is how it went down, and to me, I'm perfectly fine with that. There was another plot hole to me that they really tied up, and that comes to T'Challa, but I'll touch on that in a little bit. Yeah, like I said, like we have Tony Stark here fighting the zombies on the ground. To me, it only makes sense for Tony Stark to be up in the air fighting the zombies, maybe even providing air support for them. You know what I mean? Maybe they retreat with as many members of the Avengers as you possibly can. But who knows? Tiny Hank could have jumped from Captain America onto the rest of the Avengers and bit them and turned them as well. I'm gonna get back to these comments because I'm missing the comments. That's not where it's supposed to be, but we'll get into it next. So yeah, that's one thing I liked about it. Another thing that I really liked about the episode, and I guess my pictures, I don't know what happened to my pictures. Another thing that I really liked the episode is the fact that it was like, it stayed true to the zombie genre. Like this episode to me, it was like, it really checked off the boxes for what zombie movies, zombie content is supposed to be like. Like, you got your spread of the virus. Like, it's spread it more quickly than people think. You know, people aren't able to handle it like you think they would be able to. Things are more powerful, like they're more powerful than you think they would be. Handled that aspect of it. Then it handled the aspect of, you got your one person who is just being dropped into this world, who has no idea of what's going on, has no idea of what happened. You got that one person who is just waking up into it, similar to what Rick did in The Walking Dead. You got your one person who is just being dropped into this world and having to deal with repercussions, and that's being Bruce. And then you have your gang. You got the survival gang. And they seem to think they have this all wrapped up about how to survive. That's where you got your Spider-Man and Hope Van Dyne and all those folks. So that's there. Now, what gets to me next is like one element that I really liked about it is the element of having to put your friends down, right? Like, that is something that you see in The Walking Dead. That is something that you see in a lot of content, is having to put down people that you know and love that have become zombies. So that's one thing that happened that I really kind of liked about this episode. What's going on, King James? That's one thing that I liked that really happened in this episode. But something that I wish they would have spent a little bit more time on discussing was, like, say when Bucky was right in front of Falcon and Falcon got his head split open. And Okoye was like, "I'm sorry, that was your friend." And Bucky was like, "Remember, I'm not that upset about it." Like, to me, like, come on, like, make that more emotional. Tap into that. Like, that's what they do in actual zombie films. So that's one thing where they really let it down a little bit, though, was like, he did not like care. Like, they didn't care about that, like, fighting their friends. Like, and I feel like it should have been a little bit more of that. Like, a little bit more of that dynamic of, man, like, that was Falcon. You know what I mean? Like, damn, there's no more saving him now. So that's one thing what I wish they would have touched on a little bit more, was that dynamic of saying, you know what, these are our friends, these are our folks. It's sad to see them dead. It's sad to see them gone. We hate to be killing them, but we have to do this anyway, right? But another aspect of a zombie film, you know, we got the sacrifices. People were sacrificing themselves left and right. But another aspect of the zombie film is a trap. Is a trap. You think you're going someplace safe, where it turns out this person is either there to eat you, to feed the zombies, or to torture you, to get information from you, or to use you to build their power. And we got that from Vision. Now I'm gonna be real. I saw Vision and trusted him. Feel like a dumbass. I saw Vision and trusted him. only to turn out that he was playing us the whole damn time. Now, one thing that I really did like about this was that it did tie up one of the plot holes, because one plot hole I had was like, yo, how the fuck is T'Challa dead when he got on a vibranium suit? You telling me the zombies can fall through vibranium? That was one plot point that I wasn't gonna like be cool with, was that T'Challa died because he got on a suit, like it's vibranium. But to me, like, this love story that goes on, and I'm transitioning now to this love story that goes on between Vision and Wanda, it's fire. Like, I wish I could have seen the conversation between Vision and T'Challa, where he's cutting off T'Challa's leg. Like, I'm sorry I gotta do this, but she needs to be happy. She needs to be contained. If she gets hungry, she will break out and end everything. And really, Vision had the power, I think, to kill Wanda, but he couldn't, which is ironic. Look, this adds even more. Like, Wanda killed Vision twice. I don't care what you say. Wanda killed Vision in Endgame. Wanda killed Vision in WandaVision. Like, Wanda is a bitch. She don't really care. Alright? That's even more proof. Like, the Wanda is already a villain, bruh. Like, she doesn't even care. But here, it's cool. Like, I actually like the aspect of the love story. And then Wanda breaks out. Like, yeah, it's all hell. Oh, and one thing I did want to touch on was Ant-Man, Scott Lang, Head Lang. You know, Scotty, Hetty. He was Head Scott. I'm trying to think of something funny to say there. But he was a Scott head, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's good. He was Scott head. I don't know. I know some people didn't like that, but I thought it was pretty fucking funny. So I like to roll with that there. But yeah, but we get into this, and like I said, it's just funny that Wanda would kill Vision, but Vision wouldn't kill Wanda. But here too, like, I just love how they showed that these zombies have emotions. And I think that's something to set up, that these zombies are more than just your regular run-of-the-mill zombies. These zombies are something, it's kind of like got human form, right? Like, that's got like emotions that be thinking about stuff. So it's just something to keep in mind there. Now, one thing I do want to touch on is Bruce. Love Scott's head. Yeah, I love Scott's head too. Scott Head Lang. Yeah, Head Lang. That's a good name. That's a good name. Rello 2 times. What's poppin', brother? What's poppin'? One thing I did like was Bruce. Bruce to me was a good touch. Bruce coming in here. Supposing that. Oh yeah, and King James, I did like the cloak of levitation the whole episode. Anytime the cloak of levitation pops up in What If, or has popped up in What If, it's cool. But one thing I did like was Bruce. Bruce was a good touch of the episode. Because honestly, like, he didn't have much to do like in the middle, but you know, he came in, dropped in, it was like Thanos was coming, you know, that whole thing. And like, he was like the guy through learning about the apocalypse, right? But what I liked was that, you know, while in Infinity War, Bruce, you know, Hulk didn't come out, we got to see Hulk come out. We got a bit of our Savage Hulk here. That's like the Ragnarok Hulk, right? Even though if I'm looking there, he doesn't have the scar that they always seem to incorporate from Hulk 1. I don't see it here. But we get the Hulk doing this thing there, and to me that's like a good, you know, good retribution a little bit, right? Like, I know it's not like replacing the Hulk in his ass beat by Thanos, what have you. But bam, the zombie apocalypse damn sure brought Hulk out, which is crazy. All right, now I'm talking about it, might be pissing me off a little bit, because you're telling me that the zombie apocalypse is bringing the Hulk out, but Thanos coming to Earth, effing everything up. Bruce about to die from Coal Obsidian is not bringing the Hulk out. Are you serious? Come on, Russo brothers. Come on, Russo brothers. But no, I'm not gonna blame them for that. But yeah, I'm also curious how the Hulk can survive. Did the Hulk survive? Because as we see, for some reason, they can't bite the Hulk. They can't take over the Hulk from what we know. So did the Hulk survive? Did he live? How long did he fight Wanda? Did he kill Wanda? It looked like he was winning that fight against Wanda. And for you Wanda stands, do you still think Wanda's hot now? Make sure you drop a like in here because we got 11 people in here. We had 13 people in here at one time. We only got 10 likes. So make sure you drop a like. But yeah, Wanda like was getting her ass beat a little bit. She's kind of handling Wanda. So I wonder if he's alive and like will stay for season 2 for like a follow up, right? And then here we got T'Challa. I just wanted to point out T'Challa, another great performance from Chadwick Boseman. Again, like I don't think they're doing anything in his memory. I don't think they're doing anything to honor his like. No, he died like way after he recorded his lines. If anything, it might have been a good while after he recorded his lines because they got to do all that animation. And this Minute Maid berry juice is on point. Minute Maid berry juice, you gotta fuck with it if you ain't already. But you know, I love seeing T'Challa pop up in here. You're gonna miss him, but again, like it's just dope and inspiring that he was doing this stuff while he was on his sick bed, right? Like, shit, I feel bad for calling out for work sometimes. My man was making whole movies, doing what he loved, like while he was dying, which makes me realize I might really love this YouTube stuff because no matter how tired I am, no matter how sick I am, I might want to call out from work, but I never want to call out coming in here and talking to you guys and talking to this Nerds Dojo. So I'll let Chadwick inspire me in that end there. But yeah, it's very, very inspired. Is Aunt May a mother? Is she a mother? But again, if you ain't dropped a like and subscribe, if you ain't dropped a like, what is you doing? And if you ain't subscribed by now, what is you doing? God damn. All right, but look, the last thing I want to touch, well, next last thing I want to touch on is my favorite part of the episode was Spider-Man. Like, this was a Spider-Man episode. Like, I know Bruce was a what if like thing, like he flew into the earth. Fuck, this was a Spider-Man episode. Like, Spider-Man, man, this dude Spider-Man really like won me over. This is probably my favorite piece of Spider-Man content that I've gotten character-wise. And I'm not talking like action-wise, like the movies are still my favorite, but just like we hadn't heard him talk about Uncle Ben before. But he talked about Uncle Ben in this episode. The cloak of levitation recognized something in Peter and chose him for a second there. Now look, you can say he did that with Scott Lang. I think this cloak of levitation was just saving Scott Lang's ass, but being serviceable to him. But like the cloak to me at this point belongs to Peter. The cloak to me at this point belongs to Peter. But I mean, even like from the whole like this felt like Far From Home, right? I mean, this felt like Far From Home or Homecoming, like just like this type of vibe of like surviving the zombie apocalypse. Like this was genius. So like the whole like character development that they gave Peter Parker, talking about Uncle Ben, talking about the losses that he's had and how he continues to smile through all of the losses and how he continues to stay himself. To me, this episode was about Peter Parker. Like, this episode to me was about, you know how in episode 2, the question that Umatu asked was, what we will observe here is, does your environment determine your nature, or is your nature determined by yourself? Something like that, right? Here we see that Spider-Man is one of those characters that's like T'Challa that will always have that pure heart. At least what I hope. I hope they don't prove that wrong. I hope we don't get an evil Spider-Man in another universe, right? But like, here at this point, at least teenage Spider-Man, he is like a good dude. He always has a great heart and can keep his head up. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, he might not lose somebody in the future in the MCU and, you know, that breaks all that down. But from what we're seeing here, it seems like it's tracking what we got in the MCU so far. It's like he just keeps smiling and he keeps trucking on. So I definitely think that Star Wars MCU OG. What's up to you? I'm not. I forget if I did. What's going on? What is going on? I said during the episode he was stealing the show. He definitely was. He stole this episode. He stole this episode. All right. So the last thing here. All right. I'm gonna end this poll and start a new poll. my damn, I forgot, like, whenever you end the poll, you gotta wait a couple seconds before you start it. But I want to ask y'all about Thanos. Do you like zombie Thanos? So, like, here's my question about zombie Thanos. Like, first off, I don't know. I heard a little bit of some folks talking. I think the dinner nerds maybe called somebody. They're talking about, like, Thanos' skin shouldn't be penetrable, right? Like, they shouldn't be able to bite him. Well, we see in the MCU, Tony Stark does all that for a drop of blood. Like, it's possible to, like, cut Thanos. It's possible to cut Thanos and get into his skin. So that's not like a hang up there. But, like, my question is, you're telling me somebody with a gauntlet and with a time stone, more importantly with the time stone, can't handle zombies? You're telling me as soon as Thanos gets down there, like, bro, to me, Thanos was so on track with his mission, and honestly, I have a little bit of a hang up with Thanos here. Like, I think it's dope. I think it's cool where they're going, but honestly, I have a hang up with Thanos here. Like, bruh, he's got a fucking gauntlet with everything except for the Mind Stone. And you're telling me he can't do something about these zombies? First off, you tell me he can't put them in a space portal and just put them out in space with a space stone? Or he can't just obliterate them with the power stone? Or if he gets bit, he can't reverse that with the time stone? Or, you know what I mean? Like, or if, you know, he could put them in a different reality? Like, you tell me he can't do any of that stuff to survive? So, like, I get it, he can get bit, but my mans can rewind time. He can reverse anything that happened to him. So to me, this doesn't really make a lot of sense. I know he can get bit. You know, maybe he just got swarmed over and got bit there. If you see the video I'm dropping, it's not as harsh. Like, he gets, you know, I'm saying that he gets swarmed and he just gets bit and he turns into it. But still, at the end of the day, my man's got the time stone. My man's got the time stone. So it's killing me. But like my man Ratcatcher says, the look of him is dope. The look of him is dope. He looks dope. Like, I can't front. And honestly, let me know. Do you guys think it'll be a spoiler for my video that I post? Do you think it'll be a spoiler if I put zombie Thanos in the thumbnail? I'm being real. Like, I'm asking a serious question. I need you guys to respond. It's like, I'm really thinking about putting zombie Thanos in the thumbnail. Would that be too much of a spoiler? Let me know. Like, would you be pissed if you ain't see the episode but you saw that? Let me know. But yeah, like, it's, you know, that shit to me is just like a little bit of a question mark. But the question is, yeah, he got all 5 stones except for one. He got 5 stones except for the mind. But the question is, what are they saying now? What are they leading to? And I think to me, it's like Thanos is. What's going on, Brian Stone? How's it going, bro? I mean, he's on Cindy Carr. Oh, man. Cindy Crawford. Who is that? Who is Cindy Crawford? Again, Berry Punch by Minute Maid. Sponsored by him. But again, where are we going with this Thanos? Okay, thank you for listening. But being to the fact that you say it's a spoiler, look for listening. I don't know. That video that I dropped like last night, that shit got me 400 views. Like, your boy is hype. So I don't know if I wanna spoil people who ain't hip to here. And if you are just dropping in here, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. We want to grind to 250 subs. But yeah, my thoughts are that while like this could be setting up a good thing. Like, I'm starting to think that we're gonna be getting these what if series going on, and picking up on where we left off next season. Right? So next season, we should be tackling Ego. We should be tackling this Thanos. What happens with Dark Strange, I think that'll get addressed in this season. At this point, I'm trying to think. We got the Killmonger episode. Maybe that's episode 6. I'm thinking maybe after episode 6, we should be getting. Let me know if I'm wrong here. I'm thinking after episode 6, it ain't shit for listening. Viewership ain't shit. Because if you don't, it is some shit. But it ain't. I want them to be subs, bro. There's 400 plus views, and I only got 5 subs out of it. While the watch time was dope though, like the average watch time and the amount of watch time I got on that was really eye opening, and made me kind of regret not doing this type of thing for Loki. You live in, so your boy's gonna be freaking grinding. I'm gonna be grinding. I'm gonna be fucking grinding. But we're getting back to this. Like we got 5. Like we got. What is this? This is episode 5, so we got 4 episodes left. The next episode, I think, has to be the Killmonger episode. So, Killmonger episode, that's episode 6. We'll have 3 episodes after that. Unless I'm missing something. Like, at this point, like, there is a scene where somebody's driving a motorcycle. That's seen in the trailers. And we haven't seen that yet. I thought we'd see that in this episode. But it looks like it's a pretty dark times. But I'm kind of curious as to what we will be heading towards. Like, I thought, like, by now, or at least by, like, next episode, these stories would be starting to interweave into each other. But it's not looking like that's going to be the case, at least for the next episode. So maybe by these last 3 episodes, these stories will start to interweave. Maybe by episode 7, Mwatu will start talking with us again. Here's the thing. And Mwatu started talking in episode 4, but going back and watching it, and Mwatu didn't want to be talking to Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange started talking to Mwatu. So, unless you're as powerful as that Doctor Strange was, you're not going to be talking to Mwatu. Unless Mwatu wants to, like, see something where he wants to intervene. So, and we had the Party Thor episode. So, 6, 7. Man. So, like, those last 2 episodes, we're going to see some interaction. Maybe we get a Thanos Gamora episode in episode 8, and then episode 9, all of them come together. Like, we got a lot of shit to get, too. Like, at the end of the day, we know that Peggy Carter, Captain Britain, is going to come into meeting Dark Doctor Strange. So we got a lot of stuff to get into and to talk about there. All right, Killmonger and Tony has to come soon, right? I mean, it has to come in like the next 2 weeks. Oh yeah, and by the way, here's the deal. Yeah, Party Thor, he has to come. Party Thor. But here's the deal, guys. Let's go ahead and get into the show notes. We're getting to show notes. I'll get into the final round grounds and read some of these comments here. And yeah, let's get into the final round grounds while I get into some show notes. Here's some show notes, and here's the deal. The son. The son is coming. He's the second born, but he's the firstborn son. While we are a little bit of women's, I respect women in my household. So the firstborn daughter gets the birthright. What's going on, Matthew K? The firstborn daughter gets the birthright, you know what I mean? But this will be the firstborn son. He is coming. We are going, we're expecting to go into labor on next week, on Wednesday. So I may do a video or another preview video on Tuesday. And then I'm going to work my ass off on Wednesday to shoot a reaction video. Maybe like at 7 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. I don't know what's going to be going on. I'll try to do like a quick stream. And then we'll be out. All right. So here's the thing. I'm going to be that Hulk video that I was talking to you guys about. I'm going to be shooting that. I have a Spider-Man video. I'm going to be shooting that. And then I have a Thor video. I'm going to be shooting that as well. those 3 videos should be able to hold us while your boy is in the hospital. Okay, I'm gonna be shooting those, trying to edit those in the meantime between now and Wednesday to drop those while the baby is coming. So there will likely be no live streams next week from Wednesday until probably Monday night. There will probably be no live streams. All right. What if what if Hank slapped Janet and shit on theories? Look, this ain't Star Wars. This ain't Star Wars Standard Channel, bro. You can cuss in the comments. You said what in the shits on Fury's big week was my favorite. But look, like I said, react to delivery. No, I'll probably drop like a short from the hospital. I'll probably drop like a short from the hospital. Um, like, bruh, the support you guys give here, like the what's going on? Brian Stone, you might kindle hurt. Hold on, what did Brian Stone say? Oh, I don't know. React to delivery. Yeah, I might have to react to delivery. Uh, but yeah, like I said, we're gonna be dropping this video content. What's going on? Hijackman, Text Venture, Matthew K. Was popping. We're gonna be just dropping video content for the next few days here. And like honestly, I've been having so much fun doing these last 2 videos. Like it's been ridiculously fun. Like getting them back to it. Here's the thing: I started out doing videos, and it was like a struggle trying to figure out all this thing, like going on, like doing all this stuff. My WandaVision videos, when I was posting them, they was getting copy blocked. Like I was like, "There's no way." But then I started streaming, things got easier, and it popped off. Like I feel natural coming in here and talking to you guys with it. So your boy's gonna get back to more videos, and make sure you drop a like on this video because we got 13 people in here right now and only 11 likes. Damn it. Um, so we're gonna be dropping more videos, and the videos are gonna be coming out next week. So just like I said, just to keep in mind of that stuff. I hope to be back streaming on Monday. To be real, like we're supposed to be going in labor on Wednesday, so I don't know when the baby's gonna be coming out. I could be in the hospital until next Wednesday. So just keep an eye, just hit that notification bell so you know when we're streaming. You know what I mean? And all that good stuff. But regardless, like I'm gonna be working my ass off to make sure we have content on this channel. Cause like I was saying, like the support, the community that we guys built here, that like we built here. Look, like before I came in here, and I was looking at we got 226 subs, and that's not because of me. That's because of you guys in here. Like whether or not you think you're bringing people into the channel, whether you think you're like sharing stuff out and bringing people in. At the end of the day, seeing you guys in here, seeing you guys react, seeing you guys' comments, even on some of the videos or comments and stuff like that, like that's the support. That's helping this channel grow. And how it's helping it grow is because it's enabling me, it's giving me more like courage, like it's giving me the want to stay up until 3 o'clock in the morning editing the video. It's giving me the want to like edit a video while I'm putting my daughter to sleep or editing a video like while we're eating. And at the end of the day, it's giving my family, it's giving my wife like the nod to like go ahead and be like, yeah, bro, go for this. Like, if you want to edit a video while we're eating, if you want to edit a video like while we're, chilling here, do it. Now she ain't gonna let me do it all the time, but she's like willing to make exceptions for this stuff because she sees what you all bring to us. Like she sees what you all, the support and the love that you all give. So yeah, man. Like I feel like honestly, I low key feel obligated and like not obligated. Like I feel obligated and I want to give you guys content while we're gone. So I'm gonna be dropping, like I said, videos. I'm not sure if I'm gonna try to. I honestly should try to just go ahead and edit them into from now to Wednesday, right? Like I should go ahead and try to edit those joints and just have them scheduled drop while we're out. Because honestly, like I'm thinking I could do it in the hospital, but when I'm thinking about my last baby, it won't like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna be dropping these videos in here, and thank you guys for the congratulations. And look, I'm definitely gonna be taking time with the child. Basically, I'm gonna be off from work for 2 weeks, and I'm pretty sure my wife can like be cool with the child for 2 hours, for like an hour and a half, while I come down here and stream. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, I'm just really excited. It's fun. Like having a child is fun. Like my daughter, she's getting into nerdy stuff. I'm sorry. Like I'm gonna get into the comments, but like now I'm just kind of off of my tangent. There's a little bit of something in this fruit punch, so it's got me in my feelings a little bit. Like having kids is great. Like my daughter, she's 3 going on 4, and like she's like getting into like she kind of likes nerdy stuff. Like to what they present. It's crazy how much nerdy stuff is really being tailored to little kids. Like that Spider Man, the Amazing Spider Man kids show, Spider Man and Friends. Like she's getting it. Like she likes it. She's like, I'm Spider Girl. Like I'm Spider Girl. Like she likes Owlette. She likes the PJ Masks. Like all of that stuff. Like that's all trickling down and creating a nerd, right? Like she sees what I do here. She sees the Funko Pops, and like she asks me like, "Daddy, who's that?" I'm like, "That's Deadpool." Like, "Daddy, who's that?" I'm like, "Oh, that's Mandalorian, and that's Baby Grogu." That's a baby, yeah. So like, all that stuff is just cool. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I'm definitely enjoying these moments, High Jackman. Like, all that stuff is just cool, and like, especially when the sun comes, I can't wait for that stuff to come into play. She likes her princesses too. And honestly, let's be real, like Elsa's a fucking superhero. Like she's got fucking superpowers. Like she can make shit freeze. She love her some Elsa. But like when it comes to the sun, like man, he's gonna be into some superhero shit. Like I can't wait to with Mike Border. What's going on? I can't wait to get to the superhero stuff with him. And the Spider Man parties and all that good stuff. Like bruh, like as much as my daughter's starting to like the nerd stuff, I was like, "Do you want to be Spider Girl for Halloween?" She's like, "No, I want to be Elsa." I was like, "Okay." Uh, but we'll see with the young son. But let me get into these. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you for letting me ramble. But all that to say, the show notes are out the way. We will still be streaming tomorrow night at 11. So come through for that. If you're up late, we'll begin to stream in talking about some nerdy news stuff. We haven't talked about nerdy news stuff in a while. Because it's just been the Shang-Chi content, now the what if craziness in the episode stuff. So we will be getting back into some nerdy news tomorrow night. So make sure you come through for that. Now, so like I said, I'm dropping another video on what if. I know you guys are in here hanging out with me, but I very much appreciate it. Here's the thing: YouTube is crazy. If you're down with watching an 11-minute video, come through and just let that jump play all the way through. But I beg you, please don't click on the video and click off of it because then YouTube will bury it. So if I'm saying it's gonna be out there, but only click on it if you're gonna watch it. All right, I'm just keeping it 100. Um, but no, we got that video dropping right after I get off the stream here. I was trying to get it done before the stream, but family stuff. But let's see here. Let me go ahead and get into some of these comments. Ash Hammer says, Doctor Strange, it's the T'Challa episode, Doctor Strange, than this one. Darth Chaos says that this was his second favorite episode. Effie, it's like, it's either 2 or 3. Like, I'm not sure. Like, I got to go back and watch the T'Challa episode. Honestly, it's probably 3. That T'Challa episode was really, really solid. This was episode number 1 for me, says Sozu. Just because I have a soft spot for zombie horror. That's the thing. Like, I got a soft spot for T'Challa, and I got a soft spot for zombies. So when you talk about soft spots, god damn. Carl Rickstrom, man, says worst episode, and I remember you was talking about the plot holes there. Bruh, everybody got their own taste. Ah, man, but like, bro, do you think it was really worse than episode 1? Like, episode 1 was decent. Honestly, my worst episode so far was episode 3. But I know a lot of people didn't like episode 1. Do we think there'll be a part 2? I definitely think there'll be a part 2. Sozu. Trinity says 3rd, maybe 4th worst. I see what you did there, Trinity. Damn it. Trinity's comments kind of always go over my head. But now he's saying 3rd. It could be 3rd in line, maybe 4th worst. I don't know what 4th worst. 3rd, maybe 4th worst. It could be like 3rd best episode or the The fourth best episode? Yeah. I just basically just took Trinity's comment and just said it's opposite day. But we'll keep it moving. Most definitely plot hole palooza. Yeah, plot hole bonanza. Yeah, there were a lot of honestly. Like I can agree with you. Like one, the plot hole with like for me, it was the plot hole with the zombie virus being in the quantum realm. Like, bro, what the hell is that? And like, it was a little bit of a plot hole with the Scott head, but my thought is that Vision cured it. So that's how that plot hole came to be. But his whole body was gone. I guess it's the MCU. You can survive without a whole body, but his whole body was gone. So we'll let that be there. But I can feel you with the plot hole stuff. Dr. Chaos with the I hope so. No, I'm playing. He really hopes the episode comes back with a sequel. Some people don't like series zombies. Weird. Not me though, says Scotty. I feel you, Scotty. Ash Hammer says it's definitely better than the first one. Dark Chaos says the zombie storyline in the comics is whack, and this touched a bit of them in EE. What's EE mean? Maybe I'm slipping. Hank equals absolute point in time prick. Bruh, that is something I wanted to touch on. I'm wonder because Vision died. I wonder if Vision's death is an absolute. Like I wonder if Vision's death with the Mind Stone coming out of his head is something that has to happen. That's just my thought. Like if Vision's death has to happen in the universe. And let me know. I gotta put up another poll here. Cause your boy been going the whole time and it's sounding a little low to me in my headphones right now. But I gotta ask the weekly poll question. Can you hear the music? Mr. Ratcatcher says, I'm quite confused why Thanos is in Wakanda when Vision had the Mind Stone and Camp Lehigh all by himself. Especially since the only reason why he went to Wakanda in Infinity War was for the Mind Stone. Very, very good question, Mr. Ratcatcher. Two. Very, very good question, Jared. That's something that I hadn't even thought about yet. That is a fucking very good question. Maybe that's where the only place where people were still alive? Maybe that's why he went to Wakanda? Who knows? That's a very good question. For real, Hank can't be controlled. We might have the only decent version in our timeline. Very much so. I don't think there will be a part two. I think Thanos will get the Mind Stone and snap everyone in the universe until zombies. No way Spider-Man, the Cape, and T'Challa with one leg can beat Thanos. Yeah, there's no way they can beat Thanos, bruh. There's no way they can beat Thanos. Yes, but nah, like unless they try to find a way to get to that technology to be able to emit that satellite signal, maybe that's a possibility. People are saying no, you can't hear the music. Okay, I will turn it. I will turn up the music. Oh, you probably can't hear the music now. So we're coming up with the new poll. New poll. New poll alert. You definitely probably here's the issue. When I play the music, it's through it's through like the audio capture channel, and like when I'm playing it online, like I can hear it regardless of what it sounded like through OBS. I can hear it on my end, so that is an issue that I just don't really honestly care to figure out, but I should. All right? Here's another poll. Can you hear the music? Too loud. Can't hear shit. Oh damn, Trinity's question. All right, here we go. Trinity with another comment. Oh man. Hey, but now he said, Darth Chaos says he has all the stones, so he knew it was going to be there. Or was that the absolute point of the universe? I want to lead more so with the absolute point. I want to lead more to an absolute point. All right. Now you guys are fucking with me because it says half of y'all are saying the music's too loud. Half of y'all are saying you can't hear shit. I need some more definitive answers here. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're just popping in here. We're just going through the comments. Okay. Can't hear nothing. And it is what it is. I'm not going to talk about it no more. We're getting through the comments.
It isn't sad when you get hurt so much. You can finally say,
you better tell us how much you really like this episode. Cross arms and taps toe. Nah, bro. You know me, like, I'm not as bad as Mr. Mike Porter himself. Like, I'm not gonna say bad. Like, Mike, you're not bad at all. I'm not as much of like an MCU stand. Like, if I see something MCU I don't like, I will say it. But it takes a lot for me to not like something. Like, at the end of the day, I enjoyed this episode. This episode was fun. I didn't give it a number rating. I give it like an 8.5. Like, it was fun, bro. Like, this episode was fun. It was good. The 8.5, like, the knocks on it are the plot holes. The knocks on it are like the lack of emotion when they were killing those zombies. Bro, if we got some emotional moments when they were killing these zombies, like, let's say there was a moment where, like, if Bucky was gonna die, I would have rather seen Bucky die because he couldn't stand the thought of killing Cap. Like, that's the type of things that I would have rather seen. Instead of him giving that homage to be like to the end of the road, like, no, like, get bit, get scratched because you couldn't kill Cap. He didn't have to die, but he could have just let Cap, like they could have let Cap scratch him or infect him and let that go down that way, and that could have made the episode so much better if they touched on that emotional dynamic of not being able to kill your loved one. Because really, Bucky was the only one that came across somebody that he loved like that. So yeah, that's like that is. That or Snap and make unlimited food for himself or the zombies. I'm weak. Thanos snaps and transform all the zombies. Hero Thanos. Wow, that'd be wild. That'd be wild. Not to mention the universe was doomed regardless of whether or not they succeed. Definitely the Earth was, but when Thanos gets the gauntlet, the way I'm thinking, like, Thanos knows what the gauntlet can do. He can use that too. My mind, he about to go spread these zombies to all the other planets in the universe. And we get a zombie verse. Consuming the whole universe, right? Dark Chaos. Gotta water down Thanos somehow. And that's interesting because I forgot who was talking about that. I don't know if it was Josh. I don't know if it was like another channel. Maybe Paul or maybe I haven't been watching New Rockstar.
it may even surprise you to know that I have positive proof.
Rockstar is kind of falling apart if you ask me. Don't tell them I said that though. They would have me on the channel. I'd be in heart. But when it comes to like Thanos, what they're doing here with him in the character, like, Thanos is a thing of the past, and I think what they're doing is like warming us up to Thanos to be something else other than what he was, other than a badass than what he was. So like, make Thanos seem more vulnerable than what he seemed in Endgame when he was taking on the three Avengers with no gauntlet. He was taking on the three child of gods. He was taking on Thor, Cap, and he was taking on Thor, Mjolnir, Cap, and Iron Man at the same time, like it was nothing. So like, they're really downplaying him, but I think that's on purpose. But at the end of the day, no matter what they do to him, I think he can snap and have all of that power. Like, I think that's the thing that's on the edge, is that he's a powerful dude regardless of what you do to him, but it's just like where his mind is. I also don't see how Thanos could have been bit if he had 5 and 6 Infinity Stones. That was something I did touch on. Like, that is a plot hole. Like, if anything, Thanos gets there and he sees all those zombies and he sees no way to win and he uses the Space Stone to get the fuck out of Dodge. And then if anything too, if he gets bit, he uses the Time Stone to turn it around. Like, Thanos ain't dumb. Like, I don't care how much time it takes for it to like come into play. If it takes 10 seconds, I think Thanos will know that as soon as he gets bit or infected, he will turn that thing around as quick as possible. Gauntlet can compete with the zombie viruses called Richardson, but I think the thing is okay. When you said Tiny Hank, I automatically thought of Pickle Rick. Don't know why. Oh man, I'm weak. I just started watching Rick and Morty after watching Loki. This time. Now, I must say that I am enjoying the show. All right, so now more people are saying it's too loud. So I will turn it down. After that, all right, I'm ending that poll. I don't give a fuck what y'all think about this music anymore. Bucky just got through, so he probably still alive. Same with Hulk. Yeah, I feel you there. I feel like Bucky's probably still alive, and I feel like Hulk is still alive. That's just where my head is at with that. They'll water him down. Okay. I move past that. Let's see here. Ashton says, it makes sense that Spider-Man would be the only one who doesn't get hit because his senses would notify him of any danger. It does make sense. It adds up. It makes so much sense that it's $1. The universe in this episode is destroyed according to Uatu. You said that in the end? He said that at the end? That the universe is destroyed? Here's my thing. I'm curious. What the fuck does Kang have to gain? Look, I'm sorry, but every time we see a multiverse pop off, a branch pop off, I'm curious. What the fuck does Kang have to gain from this? What is Kang gaining from this? So to me, the zombies might get healed. Like, Kang might be from a universe where zombies once took over the world and then they got cured and then he's born. You know what I mean? So, like, what the fuck did Kang got to do with this universe? And it's cool with it. Same thing with the Doctor Strange universe where it's just in that diamond right now. Like, how does Kang come back and make that universe live? Like, or like, are they not pruning these universes because they're imploding on their heads? And that could be a possibility too. Like, if the universe is dying itself, then the TVA that's being led by Kang, or a council of Kangs, if you will, that the TVA is allowing these timelines to either self-implode or they were pruned. There's something to keep in mind. Like, as we're watching the What If series, we have to remember that the TVA is out there and that they're letting 64 quadrants go. 63. Letting 63 timelines go. So this is something to keep in mind. He says that at the beginning. Oh, okay, cool. Nobody seemed very sad about their friends dying or having to kill their friends. That's one thing that I felt, Ashton. Like, nobody cared. Like, bruh, we just went through. Okay, let's think about the relationship they had with by the time Infinity War. Okay, I guess the relationship between. Oh, fuck, that's another plot hole. How did Bucky get out there? How did Bucky get out of Wakanda before Infinity War? That just could stumble across another plot hole. Bucky ass supposed to be in Wakanda. Is this like there's some past shit happened differently? There's some different shit happened in the past? Because Bucky's ass is supposed to be in Wakanda right now at this point. How the fuck is Bucky out there? She said Wakanda was one of the one places that ain't been infected. And that's another zombie trope, like the place where you're going where you think is safe haven has been infected. But either way, is Bucky ass supposed to be in Wakanda? Because I was about to go down like the whole relationship with Sam shit. And I guess he still should have some relationship with Sam at the Civil War. But he didn't give a fuck when he killed Steve. It didn't seem like he didn't cry, he didn't do nothing, none of that. Like, bruh, have some emotion. Like that would have made the episode so much better. But the question is, how the fuck was Bucky not in Wakanda during the times of this episode? That's supposed to be going on during Infinity War. Unless he was sent with Okoye. That could be possible that he was sent with Okoye. Maybe I just answered my own question. Why wouldn't Spidey put his damn mask on neither? It's supposed to cover up as much of the body like himself said. Like he himself said. Also, probably has a bunch of Stark tech to help him focus. That's another good point too, Jared. As much as they were saying, you cover up all your body, and make sure you drop a like if you're just dropping in here. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. But like you said, they were saying in a video, you're supposed to wear all your shit. So yeah, let me go ahead. I need to get through some of these comments. See, I'm only halfway down. Hey, I hope Tom's Peter becomes a lot more like this one. Me too. I hope Tom's Peter becomes a lot more like this Peter. Alright, I'm just keep Milf May around. They don't keep Milf May around though. Don't kill her, like they said. She did in this one. Yeah, keep her around. She better be alive at the end of No Way Home. Yeah, I hope she is. If Thanos didn't survive, the Hulk is not surviving. But they already set precedents, bro. This is the thing. We know Thanos' skin is privy to being cut. Because we saw that in Infinity. All that for a drop of blood. Like, we saw that shit, right? So this shit can be cut. For sure. Nah, fuck that. Like, how the fuck they take over Thanos? How the fuck did they take over Thanos? Hopefully they show that in season 2 and our answers can be soft. But at the end of the day, like, my question was, like, how is Tony one of the first ones to go? To me, out of that group that's there on the ground, Tony is the one that would survive. I think the thing with Tony in this series, I'm gonna just keep it real, uncut cunts. Tony, they don't want to show too much of Tony, and I probably have to eat my words on the Killmonger episode. They don't want to show too much of Tony, because then if they show too much of Tony, then you know it ain't Robert Downey Jr. They don't want to focus too much on Tony, right? They'll just give Tony a couple lines in the episode, and that's about it. But I'll keep it pushing and keep it moving. Ah, she's an elf. That's what you're asking, is she a mother? Is Aunt May a mother? Ah, I see what you did there, Trinity. This is the elf. I see what you did there. But yeah, King James says Spider-Man was awesome. And then Rello 2 times says, I said during the episode he was still in the show. That was definitely a bright spot. Like, I'm sorry, like, if you didn't like anything in this episode, you got at least like the Spider-Man elements. Like, yo, Spider-Man did his thing, bro. Carl Rickson even says Spidey Zombie infomercial was cool at least. Yeah, like, he did his thing, bro. He did his thing. Jared says, see, I wouldn't have liked it. It wouldn't have been much better to see them. Wouldn't it have been much better to see the mask going? All right, I'm done complaining about it. I just love seeing that mask. All right, there you go, Jared. Jared, don't put up a picture on your phone of Rat Catcher 2 or something. Get happy. Get happy. I don't know, like, what do you gotta have the mask on for? Like, I don't know. The mask thing to me won't really, like, be that important. I ain't tripping over that. But yo, who did do the voice for Tom? Like, he did sound just like Tom. It wasn't Tom, though. Yeah, but what if it changes fast? Like with Ma, he might not have realized he got bit and changed, then it would have everything to reverse time. That is possible, Darth Chaos. Like I said, I hope that's the answer that comes in season 2 or when they follow this up. Hope didn't change that, so that's right. But she just got a scratch. Maybe it's different when you get bit. This is for, okay. Nah, still people didn't tell me. Now we got more in here. Some people tell me. Would it be a spoiler? Like honestly, would you be pissed if you hadn't seen the What If episode and you got on YouTube and you seen my thumbnail of Zombie Thanos? Would you be pissed? Put that answer in the chat. I'll actually let you guys answer in the poll. Nah, I won't do it. Would you just be pissed? Would you be pissed if you saw it? Like Felicity said, you come in the channel, you know what it is. But at the end of the day, I ain't trying to reach people that's in the channel. So like I just need I just excuse me. Because he totally could have been bitten while retrieving the stones. The Mind Stone is still in Wakanda, but it wasn't in Wakanda. It wasn't in Wakanda. The Mind Stone was at Camp Lehigh. Right. As long as this stays What If, just intro the multiverse, but doesn't tie fully into the MCU. I think all of this shit will eventually work its way into the MCU. I think all of this stuff will eventually work its way into the MCU, at least with Easter eggs. Like I think Peggy Carter is going to be live action. I think Doctor Strange is going to be live action. Maybe Killmonger is going to be live action. I think this stuff will work its way into the MCU. Anyone catch that video of Andrew Garfield on set on No Way Home earlier? I can't tell if it's real or fake. Bro, like I said, I'm slacking. I have not been watching the news stuff. But we will be getting into nerdy news tomorrow. Matthew K says to me that the T'Challa episode has been the best one so far. That's lit, bro. And Party Thor says, yeah, Party Thor is lit, bro. Like, Party Thor is supposed to be coming. Ash Hammer says, didn't we have an image of Spider-Man with the cape with the mask on? Maybe we'll see him again. Nah, I think it was the one that I remember him with the cape. He didn't have a mask on. Bro, I need to take an allergy pill, bro. Alright, I'm getting into the baby comments. Let me just scroll through these jumps. Ah, shit, I'm about to jump. My comments are about to jump right now. Sorry, guys. Fuck you, YouTube. Oh, Easter. God, dog you, YouTube, make me jump all the way down. Alright, here we go. Mike Porter. Mike Porter was one of the last ones I remember reading. Alright, cool. Since Marvel is with Disney, is Katie from Shang-Chi a Disney princess? Mike, get out of here. Take some candy and go to bed, bruh. She's not a Disney princess. Now, Shuri could be a Disney princess. Jason Stroh, what's going on, bro? Thanks for dropping in here, man. I like all the episodes so far since Darth Chaos. Me too, bro. Like, I'm really enjoying this series. I can't lie. Now, fuck. Episode 3, I didn't really like that much. I honestly didn't like episode 3. But I've liked every other episode other than that. Now, this episode 3 doesn't knock the episode for me. Zombies was a great brand in the 60s. He was there for it, won't you, Mike? I love you, Mike. I love you, man. Now you hear it. Okay, music all good now. That's what's up. Why the fuck do I get in here and the poll is cracking me up? Hey, look. Hey, Nikki. Look, that's just how that shit is, bro. The berry punch I was drinking was spiked somehow. So that's how that happened. Neither. All right, bet. You need Just Fine as option. Bet. So as you guys were saying that, I probably turned it down a little bit too low, and now you guys probably can't hear shit. Are you talking some Stucky type stuff? Who's Stucky? I don't know what Stucky is. Listen. Where are Titans going tonight? Bruh, oh my god, I need to finish Titans. Am I high or is this music wild? Damn, I guess maybe this music should be better because I guess maybe when I put up a music poll, I should go down to the bottom of the comments and get the folks are saying so I can keep up. This music's making you high on life. That's what it is. Further Guardians and Party Thor. I don't think we're gonna be getting the Guardians, but we'll be getting Gamora. I don't think we'll be getting the Guardians. We haven't seen no evidence of the Guardians yet. No, it got super loud. Fuck. Sorry, guys. Sorry that got super loud. Zombie Kang. Zombie Kang will be working for the TVA. Zombie Thanos will be working for the TVA in episode in Loki season 2 on Week. The multiversal war benefits Kang. It does, definitely. Then he can conquer. But here's the thing, I think with Kang, I think the multiversal war has already taken place. I think the multiversal war, between the time that Loki realized he was in a different TVA, I think that the multiversal war had already taken place, in that the Kang that wants this council of Kangs has already won. That's just where my head is at. Like, I think the only multiversal war that we'll see will be from the Avengers, from Quantumania, from Ant-Man, Doctor Strange, all of those folks who are supposed to be in Quantumania. They will be fighting the Council of Kangs to take over the multiverse. But when they take over the multiverse from Kang, they quickly realize they can't do things the way they think they want to, and shit will fall apart. And that's what leads to Secret Wars. And it takes somebody to run this multiverse. It takes somebody with some fucking guts to want to be like, this gotta go. This can't survive. These billions, trillions, this whole universe gotta die. Nobody in Avengers can do that. So that's where, like, my head is at with this. Oh shit, we get into my song. She of the wise. What it do, Potter? Jedi Jen. How's it going, homegirl? How's it going? This music. Maybe you should just mute the music. Probably I should have. But you need music to keep this flowing in your body. The home video on how to survive is I almost made this my favorite episode. Bruh, that video, bro, was like, alright. You got it. You got me. That video was lit, bruh. Oh damn, I gotta find a way to incorporate that Kevin Hart. Damn! Bruh. Shit, I just fucked my toe. But nah, that Kevin Hart, damn shit, when he was in the interview with Don Cheadle. If you ain't seen that shit, I don't know what rock you hiding under, but just after you get off here, after we close the dojo here, and after you watch the video that's gonna be posted on here, go look up the Kevin Hart interview with Don Cheadle, and you'll be weak. Cause every time I see damn now, I read it like, damn! Like, bruh, that shit got me weak. And I don't know what made me think about that, but hell yeah. Peter wore the mask because there was too much input all at once. I assume he didn't need or want as much so that he could take everything in and never get caught off guard that it's lit. I feel you there, Ashton. Coachella Koto, what's popping off, bro? What's going on, man? Music is perfect now. Dope. Z plus Bucky, Kendall. Z plus Bucky, Kendall. It's chipping. Yeah, like, no, he got to cry over killing Bucky, bro. He got to cry over Bucky, bro. Pissed about a thumbnail or pic? Never. I wouldn't be pissed. I wouldn't be pissed and I hate spoilers. Okay. Yeah, some people are always pissed. Fuck it. Thanos is going in the thumbnail. Thanos is going in the thumbnail. Bruh. Fuck, Kendall is all the way back there. Where am I? Oh, yeah, I am all the way back there. Trinity good for that shit, bro.
We have to be careful.
I'm good for that shit too. Like, bro, Nikki, I didn't read any comments while I was doing this video. I didn't start reading comments until 40 minutes in, and I want to give everybody their shine. I want to give everybody their shine. So yeah, we're all the way back there, but we're almost here.
So late last night.
It's a good way to keep folks entertained while we're streaming. It's still the 90s in Southern California. Damn, that's lit. Man, at this point, I want to go outside tonight. I gotta put on a hoodie. Bruh, speaking of outside, I hate snakes. I'm petrified of snakes. Ever since we moved into this house, I just known that I was going to see a snake. And I went the whole summer without seeing a snake. Like, we have hella bugs out here. Like, I live beside a creek. I live beside a fucking creek that leads into a river. So it's this pretty strong fucking creek that's right across the street. We live beside a walking trail. And I've seen people post pictures of snakes on that trail. I killed a snake yesterday. I can't stand snakes. Like, snakes make me like, I have a phobia of snakes. The snake I killed yesterday was about this big. It was a baby snake. And I'm gonna keep it 100. I have fucking holes in my yard. Like, I have a hole, like, the way my yard is, I live on a hill. I got grass right here. Then there's like a little like wood plank. And then it goes into mulch. And then it goes down to, like, it's a steep dive into my driveway. Where that wood is right there by the mulch, it's dividing the mulch in the yard. There's like fucking holes there. And I think it's like, you know, I went through a whole, like, we just moved into this crib like in December. And, you know, there's mice. We killed the mice. Like, I set traps, killed the mice. I set traps outside. I haven't seen any mice since. Like, the traps I've set in the house, they're still here. So there's no mice in Master Conch's dojo. But those holes are there. And like, there are like 5 holes in the ground. And I'm nervous as fuck that snakes are in there. But I don't know what to really want to do about it. I have if there's a big snake in there, I'm gonna lose my shit. Because like, and when I say big snake, anything bigger than like this, I'm gonna lose my shit because I can't stand snakes, bro. Like, I seriously have a phobia low-key of snakes. I'm cool to see a snake laying there, but as soon as the snake starts moving, it's something about how they move that tingles in my spine. Like, I can't deal with. But yeah, I can't. The reason why I thought about that, because Trinity said it was 90 degrees. It's about like, at night, it's getting down to about 70 to 60 degrees down here where I'm at. And I can't wait till it get cold, so I don't got to worry about snakes. That's all I wanted to say. I'm so bankrupt. I'm over here counting change. Suzo Sozin, put your Cash App in the comments, and somebody send Suzo some weed money. This music is like jazz, hip hop took a Benadryl. Ah, shit. Mike. Shit. Mike just roasted the fucking music. Like, should this music not be played? I don't know. Damn. Mike just roasted the music. I be playing lo-fi. Like, yeah, I be playing lo-fi. But Mike just roasted the fuck out of lo-fi, bro. Mike just roasted the fuck out of lo-fi. Like, bruh. Like, do y'all not like lo-fi? Like, bruh, like, this is the second person that's told me like they don't like lo-fi. That means some shit because people don't like telling you shit they don't like. Oh man, Mike, bro, like, nah, I'm almost in tears. I am almost in tears, bro. Like, the tears is like right here. It's like if I got like 1 more ounce of tears, some shit's about to pop out my eyes. Oh man, Mike, low-key music over here. Don't be such boomers, right? Suzu, such boomers, bro. Such boomers. If lo-fi was sung by Alley Cats, okay, here we go. You know, Kevin Hart said, "Damn!" Yeah, he did. He said, "Damn." Did Bucky die from that throw? I would like to hope not. Hijacking the text venture. I would like to hope not. I was late as hell, but it's all good. It is all good, Nikki. Is Kendall on the same planet as me? I don't know, Nikki. I think you come from Mars. You come from Mars, and I come from Venus, right? So I don't think we're on the same planet. Most of the time, by the time I get down to these comments, I'm not on the same planet as anybody is in the comments. So we might not be on the same planet. We might not be. Oh, you're talking about the temperature. Yeah. I am on the same planet as you. But I'm just in a different climate. Shit, it was getting chilly, bro. I said, like, I put on a hoodie and I'm straight. I had to shoot football for my job. I had to shoot a football game in, like, that Friday night. It was chilly, bro. Like, I went out there in the polo thing and I was straight. It's not like that. It's fall where I'm at. You know, fall, especially here in Virginia, fall is a bitch because you walk out in the morning and it is brick. You want to cut the heat on in your car during fall in the morning. But then come around 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, summer came back. Like, the fuck? Like, it's like that shit, bro. You should friend the snakes. Fuck snakes, bro. I hate snakes. Okay, I feel you. Normies the gardeners now. Nah, fuck snakes. Call fuck snakes, bro. Enough with the recital music. I'm sorry, Mike. I like this music. Mike is about to pop up. I kill him. Unplug his headphones. Shit. Oh man, that got me scared. Mike Green Bears is Mike Communist Hip Hop Porter. Like, bro, you don't like this? You can't tell me this music ain't popping, bro. I don't want to say popping. Only thing about it is, it's free. It's copyright free. So I'm rocking. B Grissom, my man's finally made it in the building. He later than Ashton. What's going on, bro? Ashton, I'm sorry. That was a shot. Ashton, you was on time today. Look, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'm excited to upload. Well, we got 21 people in here. Make sure you drop a like. Let's get the likes up to 20. Make sure you drop a like for your boy. Drop a like. Let's get our likes up to 20. We got 22 people in right here. We got 19 likes. Make sure you drop a like. Felicity says, "Face for a bus." Mike Porter. So did they make this music for China like Disney made Shang-Chi for China? Oh, and by the way, how wrong was I about Shang-Chi in the box office? Your boy was extremely wrong. Your boy was extremely wrong. I apologize to everybody that's wrong. Your boy was way off. But like I said, don't make your brother sub B Grissom because then he's gonna be mad because I ain't gonna make the logo. But don't let that knock your brother. Your brother's a dope ass artist. But I'm gonna be real, like the money that was in my budget won't go match what he needed. And I'm gonna keep it 100. I like to pay people what they're worth, and the amount of money that I was gonna pay was not worth his services. So everyone was wrong. We were all wrong. We were wrong together. Look, we're better than Avengers. We lost together. We lost together. But nah, your brother, like, bruh, if y'all ain't seen B Grissom's brother's art, like that shit was lit. And like, I was gonna use B Grissom's brother to make a logo. But that shit, like, bruh, like, and he wasn't even gonna, like, his price was like good, but I needed a little bit more than just a logo, and I couldn't, like, boy ain't balling like that. And you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day too, I think he's gonna look out for me. He would have did it for free. That's why I said just talk to him. I don't know if he would have did it for free, bro. Like, I don't know. And at the end of the day, I wouldn't have wanted him to do it for free, B. Grissom. Like, I like to pay people what their work is worth, bro. I'm a videographer. Like, I work in the arts. Like, I'm live in the country. People love to underpay people. And like, as somebody who is in the position where like I want people to understand that, like, I ain't trying to underpay nobody. But your brother's a fucking dope ass artist. Your brother's a fucking dope ass artist. What is this? I forgot to like. Jason, you forgot to like, bruh? Really, man? You forgot to like this shit, bruh. I was about to give you a wrench. You forgot to like this shit. I'm playing. I'm not giving out wrenches today. I want to go see Shang-Chi again. I want to go see it again, too. I want to go see Shang-Chi again. I want to go see Shang-Chi again, too. Bro, I swear he would have already talked to him about you and your work. It's all about networking. It probably is all about networking. Damn it. I mean, much love to Kate, because Kate killed this shit. Kate killed this shit. But, like, if I gave your brother this concept, because, like, you know, Kate can just put some stuff together. But I told Kate, like, if I told your brother about this, he definitely would have, like, took this shit to the next level. I don't know. That's B. Grissom. You know, we gonna be here with we gonna be here for a minute. We gonna be here for a minute, B. Grissom. So you know, maybe we can get to 1,000 subs, and I need to update the logo. That's when I hit your brother up, and when I got the breads up, I can do that shit. Right? I can do that shit. All right, but look, we about to get out of here. It's been a great time streaming with y'all. If y'all just popping in here, go back and check the replay. We've been having some great conversation about What If episode 5. Again, next week we will be like, you know, the baby's coming next week. So the streams will be a bit less, but your boy is working his ass off to pop out some videos. So if you want to give me a present for having a son, share your videos out, share this shit around. And let's get this shit popping. Look, I am your Normie Sensei with Normies to Nerds. Go watch something nerdy. Star Wars, MCU, DC, Netflix, Amazon, anime. Go watch something nerdy. Share it with a friend. Bring them here. We'll turn them into nerds. Alright, look, I will see you guys on the next video. Mike Porter hates lo-fi for facts, but it's all good because we love Mike Porter. I will see you guys in the next video. Much love. Be safe. Peace. Peace out. Y'all want the bars tonight. Y'all want the bars tonight. Bars like. Ain't got no bars until somebody say bars. Ain't got no bars until somebody say bars. Y'all want the bars tonight. Y'all want the bars tonight. I promise I can hit tonight. I promise I can hit tonight. You want the bars tonight. You want the bars tonight. I guess not. I give you some fire with it. I won't come here fire with it. We about to light up the sky just like this for the fire with it. Gotta chill, gotta hang on it. Got a girl, gotta hang on it. Got a girl with some slang on it. Keeping it real, be keeping it trill. In the dojo, we be letting the theories go. We be letting the theories float. We be floating the air like a floater. People be looking at my smoker. I'm smoking this shit to be choking. All these weed smokers, you know it. Folks on the grade A, people on the Ray Ray, you could be smoking that Ray J, but not me. be loud today. Loud like the music was in the chat a little bit earlier. Be smoking on the shit, right? And the shit be pearling up. I be pearling the backwards and the front toes. I be meeting people at the front door. If you wanna come to the no, we be killing it up in the dojo. Mashing up and getting up. You know how we be dope as fuck. Rapping like I get shit. You know it's a good shit. Killing it. Master punch. Get these niggas with a death punch. Take a nigga's lunch. Damn, I ain't mean to say that. I ain't really mean to say the N-word rap. But you know how this beat really smack. You know how loud I just let shit go. You know I can't really bring that shit back. Make sure you go and check the video out when that shit drop. The shit gon' pop, the shit gon' flop. When people hate, they will copy and imitate. I got the sauce cause I'm the realest. These people love it and it's realest. I used to love those, but these people can't even really feel it. I'm reading the comments with it. It's a fire stream. My bars be hot. It be letting steam out. I can't even really camp out. I ain't even really trying to stream for clout, but really I'm trying to scream for the dream. Alright, fuck it. Look, my fucking berry punch got spiked. And if you can't tell from the language, a little loose. I hope you guys had fun. I had fun. I had so much fun in here tonight. I'm having a hard time hitting this button. It says please stream. But I should be doing. I'm having a hard time. I didn't kill them. I didn't kill them. I might have killed the first 15 minutes. I'm not trying to kill the first 30 seconds. But I didn't kill them. I know what I said. I know where I stand. I know where I'm going. I need to get out of here before this becomes one of those streams where I stay on here and talk like 5 minutes after the stream goes off. You know, I like to do that as well. But it's getting close to being one of those type of moments where I come in here and I talk for like 10 minutes about how much I love you guys, about how much I value you guys support, about alright, fuck it, we're doing it. Fuck it, we'll do it because this might be the last stream. Who fucking knows? The sun could fucking come tomorrow. You want Grogu bars? You have to get it next time. The sun could fucking come tomorrow. So this has become a stinker where I tell you all how much I love y'all. Let me make sure the camera's off. Okay, you can't see me. Cool. This has become a stinger. Well, I tell y'all how much I love every single fucking one of y'all in here. Bruh. Like, goals and shit aside. You all, like, make my fucking day every time I stream, bruh. Like, no matter what my day was like, no matter what, like, I'm, like, dealing with during the day, like, I come down here, I cut the camera on, and it's, like, all that shit goes away. Like, not even just with the streams. Like, bro, like, I legitimately had fun doing my fucking video that I'm about to drop. Like, I don't know, like, the edit is going to be weird because I said something in the video where I got weak because, like, I'm just having fun doing it, and I got weak at myself, and, like, I started laughing. And that's because, like, y'all do, like, the support you give, like, the fact that y'all in here every night, like, I stream almost every night at least, you know what I mean? Like, it feels good, you know what I mean? Like I told y'all before, there's only like 10 people in my life who know that I stream. Only 2 of those people may come in here. Actually, like, my wife will look at something every once in a while. But really, it's only 2 of those people who may come in here every once in a while. So, like, other than that, everything that we've got here has been built over the internet. I'm gonna be real. The relationships I have, the people I know, and it's been built over the internet, and that shit's strange. Like that shit's like different, but at the end of the day, I value honestly, like the people, especially folks who are in here commenting right now, and Ashton's not commenting right now, but I want to make sure I point him out. Like, especially people who are in here commenting right now, I value so much the relationships that we built over this internet shit, the relationships that we built over this YouTube shit. I value that so much. Like it doesn't, it wouldn't have made sense to me 2 years ago. So like I honestly, like I said, this is like maybe a little rant shit. Like um, might again the baby could come anytime. Like we're gonna be streaming tomorrow, but baby could come tomorrow. You know what I mean? So it's like named Tony Thor Davis. My wife would kill me. Uh, but like I said, like just the support, like everything you guys give. Look, this I'm going to remember every single one of you all. Um, honestly, like for the rest of my life. Like just the fact that we're doing this, we're growing this together. Um, as we're going to be streaming, I expect like believe me, I have goals for this channel to have 25,000 subs. I have goals for this, like, I say 25, like, I have this goals for this channel to have 50,000 subs, to have 2,000 people in here at a time. But at the end of the day, when all of that stuff goes off, whenever the chat grows to where, like, it doesn't even, like, fuck, when I watch Star Wars Theories chats, I don't even feel like chatting whenever I do. Like, when I watch Nerd Theory every once in a while, I don't even feel like chatting because there's so many chats coming in here. But whenever it gets to that point and you guys chat and you guys put that stuff in here, I'm always going to remember that. I'm always going to remember you all because it's like you guys been here from day one and we built this relationship. And as much as everything that's went down, all of us in here pretty much nerd fingers, as much as everything that's went down over there, like I fucking love all y'all. Like I hope it don't, like, none of this shit. If I ever say some shit that makes you all want to leave or split from me, please don't like take that to heart because honestly, at the end of the day, I love every fucking body. At the end of the day, I'm not out here to hurt nobody's feelings. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like you all know that. Like I'm that type of dude. So yeah, it's just I really appreciate y'all. At the end of the day, like I really appreciate y'all. I've been working in a place where I don't have coworkers. Uh, and this is just like a little side note. Like I've been working in a place where I haven't had a true coworker for the last 2.5 years. Like I work in a bureau, so I'm the only person down here. I don't see anybody else in my job. I don't conversate. I don't know what anybody else is like. So I became a nerd. Like I started watching shit when I was younger, but I became a nerd, like learning about this stuff, talking about this stuff, making theories, and talking about things that I think about stuff going on. I became a nerd through work, and I've really missed that aspect of interacting with folks. But you guys really have stepped in and made that even better. You guys have helped me step into a new passion, and that is something that like I can't replace. You know what I mean? I if I wasn't doing this shit right now, I'd probably be playing the PlayStation, and I would not be getting as much joy from the PlayStation as I get from coming here talking to you all. I'm not gonna lie, some shit about YouTube stresses me out, like growing the channel, like making shit happen. Like some of that shit stresses me out. You know what I mean? But it's no level of stress to where it's like it's just healthy for me. It's like when I say stress, it's like I'm thinking about it. I'm constant. Like I said, we're doing videos, we're making these things pop. Like the only reason I'm really trying to grow the channel here, like I could be cool with just doing it with you guys here. The only reason why I'm really looking to grow the channel and make money off of this, I said before, is so that my wife, you know what I mean. So like my wife and my family, I can validate doing this with them. Because at the end of the day, when I'm doing this and putting this effort into it, I am ultimately taking something away from them, and that is time. So with that being said, I have to eventually make this something that's beneficial for them. You know what I mean? Um, Especially if I want to do this as many nights as I do it. So that is what it is there. And like I said, damn, I didn't mean for this to become like that type of conversation. But at the end of the day, um, it might be a little while before I stream again. I would definitely plan on streaming tomorrow, but the baby could come tomorrow. It could come tonight. Like, you know what I mean? Um, so that's that's what I really just want to make sure you all know in here. And I don't, I'm pretty sure there's some folks in here who I'm not talking to. You know what I mean? And I'm playing. I'm playing. Everybody in here is who I'm talking to, and that's what's like so good about it. Trini says that's why I stream in the morning. See, I can't stream in the morning, bro, because my job, like the way my day goes, I'll wake up, get my daughter ready for school, then it's work. And the thing is, I don't. My job don't technically start till 9:30, but I gotta be setting up news stories and shit. Uh, so it's just like all over the fucking place. But nah. The kid's name he's gonna be Kendall Benjamin. Kendall Benjamin. And that's like just having my first name. I didn't want a junior. Um, it's funny. Like my dad was talking about like 'cause my brother's first name has the same name as my dad's first name, and my dad was like he gave him a different middle name. My dad was like, yeah, I didn't want people calling him Junior, and that's something that stuck with me. Like I didn't want my people calling my son Junior. I didn't want people calling my son KJ. Um, but my grandpa's name, he's passed. His name was James Benjamin. Um, so I was like, you know what? I named my son Kendall Benjamin. My wife loved it, and my grandpa used to go by JB. My son's gonna go by KB. Um, so that's how it is there. So yeah, that's his name. As much as I would love to name him T'Challa, Mike, my wife wouldn't let me do that in a way. I used to want to name my son Champ, um, but yeah, that's I have not met a woman yet who thinks Champ is a cool name. Oh, I'm not homeschooling my daughter. I get her ready for daycare. I don't have the patience to homeschool. Name him Bucky Vision Davis. All right, Mike. Now you're just fucking with me. Bucky Vision Davis, really? Now Vision might be a cool name. I might have to say that for the next child though. Vision as a middle name don't sound too bad, but it'd be very ghetto. It'd be ghetto. Look, here's the thing. If I made my child's middle name Vision, people would consider it ghetto. That's just how it is. That just be how it is. But yeah, like I said, just much love for everybody in here. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me, sticking around through the stinger, talking with me, hyping up my bars, even though they be weak sometimes. Um, like I said, we're just grown. We're just getting started here, and I'm excited. Look, doing these videos got me excited. Like the Shang-Chi video only got 33 views, but I had so much fun making that video that regardless of how many views I got on that video, I am going to be making another. Like I was going to make another one regardless, and then fuck, like this shit blew off. I this shit. Even I streamed with fucking Josh, I didn't get this many views. The only time I got this many views was when I did that watch party for Loki season finale. So that's just wild. Mr. Trini says I'm losing my patience with homeschooling. Yeah, I mean our jobs won't allow us to homeschool. Um, Honestly too, like I grew up an only child. So like interaction is very important to me. Um, so yeah, that's kind of one thing that's kind of got me out of homeschooling. It's because I grew up as an only child. Interaction with other kids is very, very important to me. So look, I'm gonna get out of here. The state indoctrination centers. I'm weak. I'm weak. Low key though. Okay. But look, I'm gonna get out of here. Make sure, like I said, check out the video. I'm gonna be dropping that ASAP. Is it smart for me to drop it right now? Probably not, but I'm gonna be dropping it ASAP anyway. So make sure you go check out that video, drop a like on that jank, share it out, all that good stuff. I will see you all tomorrow night. Much love, peace out, and again, I thank each and every one of you all for what y'all doing here and the love that you give me, the support and advice and all that good shit. All right, See you guys in the next one. Peace out.